Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tayen. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 you guys. I see that it's buffering here. Hopefully, we can get a good live because I have 2 extra children at my house today, which is making a grand total of 8. So they are gaming, and that tends to make my internet connection slow. I am going to wait to get somebody on. Hey, you guys. There you guys are. I'm seeing you now. Hello, my blessings is here. 777. Who else is on here? This is for the water signs, right? It's all about you, water signs. It's going to be a sight to see. Let's see what's going on. Let me go ahead and call in some help. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yadhe Vahe, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time, and space. All right, let's see what your activation codes are at this now moment. Welcome, Jody. Let's get right into the read, you guys. I'm also doing 5 card pulls for those of you that are interested for $25. The link is below. My moderators are not on yet, but we do have your first card. Lovely. We have integration. And I got some white sage burning because we don't want no more Bobby D showing up. I don't know what that was all about, but you guys, I am going to tell you, sometimes my twin does impersonate to be different people from different users. Normally I can pick up when it's him, but last night I really couldn't tell. I'm not going to mind myself with that. Just know that Bobby D is blocked, so I don't have to worry about him showing up today. So this is about the frequency of integration, you guys, which supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So this is about integrating the positive and the negative, right? Being able to be balanced in our viewpoints about certain situations and aspects that are in our lives. Hey, Jody, so you cross-watching today. You guys, this is for Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio. This could be either in your sun, moon, rising, your Jupiter, your stellium, or your Venus. It could be anywhere in your chart, or just like Jody, it can be in your divine masculine or your divine counterpart's chart. Take what resonates. I am doing a 5-card pull, wanting something a little bit more specific in particular to your certain situation. Okay. Yes, we sure don't need a Bobby D showing up, okay? Because this is all about the water signs today, not Bobby D. I blocked him right after I got off the live because I'm like, we about to throw that monkey right out the zoo. Okay. No more monkey shows here. Give me 1 second, you guys. I got your next card, by the way. Your next card is conception. You are about to conceive and give birth to something that is fertile, something that you've been planting seeds for. All right. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focus, awareness, and attention. So, you guys, it's about setting the attention, right? So we're right now in the incubation stage, Spirit is saying, right? We need to incubate our dreams, our ideals, and our visions so they can manifest in our current realities. This is the activation that is coming in for you. And this reading, you guys, is for December the 30th through January the 6th. All right, 7 days. So we know that this is only going to be for a week, but in the meantime, we are getting prepared for that in which we said that we want to manifest into our lives. So this is like the main theme Spirit is saying, the main focus of our attention, the object of our affections, right? This is going to be a sight to see because this is something that you've already conceived in your hearts and your minds. You're just waiting for the physical evidence and to be able to have and to hold, to have something that is tangible show up for you in your life. And this is a sure sign that that is exactly what is going to happen. Let's go ahead and get your next card. Spirit, what is the next card for the water signs, for the water babies? We got consciousness, right? This is all about spirituality, you guys. Consciousness is very strong right now. And I really feel like this frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up, so that we can include them in our current realities, you guys. You guys are all multidimensional beings. Do you see what I'm saying? Not only are you existing on this earthly plane, but you're also on another earth somewhere, or you may be on another planet doing something else. While you are awakened in this lifetime, you may be asleep somewhere else, because you are a multidimensional beings. Like I tell people all the time, don't worry about your past lives, even though I do past life regressions and readings, etc. Focus on this current life now, because this is what really matters right now. Now, if you've gained that level of mastery to where you can go into your past lives and clean up and do work and clear bloodline issues, etc., then that's a good thing. But not everyone is at that level. And if you're not at that level, you don't need to concern yourself with that at this moment. Just keep your consciousness here in the now. Hello, okay. Hello, hello, welcome. Well, I want to tell you that I will be doing the earth signs next. MK, this is for the water signs. So if you have it in your chart, then it will apply to you. If not, I'm pretty sure there is a message that you can pick up, because I know you chimed in for a reason. Oh, my baby just texted me. Mm. Anyhow, anyway, let's go ahead and get into your next activation. I'll text him when I'm done. Okay. So, you guys, although this is for every water sign, male or female, we have the divine feminine showing up, because we do also realize that whether you are a male or female, we all have feminine energy, right? So, this is beneficial for all. The divine feminine template is being activated in all of us at this now moment. Okay, no problem, honey. I'm so happy you called me too, MK. So, what is it about this divine feminine that we need to concern ourselves with for the next week? The frequency of the divine feminine supports our receptive, nourishing, and our soft side. So, it's about receptivity, you guys. It's about being open and allowing it to express itself openly, and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation, right? So, this is about receptivity, being open, being connected. If you really want to just really have a word to focus on for the week, just focus on the word connectedness when it comes to divine feminine, right? And most of all, I keep on, your angels and your guides keep putting this in my head, and I'm going to go ahead and say it so they can stop putting it in my head. Feel your way through this week. You're supposed to. Spirit is telling you to feel your way through. feel your way through it. Sometimes we overthink and we overanalyze certain situations that are happening around us and in our lives. But for whatever reason, spirit wants you to feel your way through it because it's showing up and it's happening for a reason. And this is how we heal wounds, you guys. We don't think our way through it. We feel our way through it and allow for whatever it is that is taking up lodging and residency with us at the moment and at the time to kind of just visit, not to stay there, but just to visit so we can be aware of what it is that we've been feeling that has been deep seated and deep rooted that needed to come up for surface for healing, right? So that is what divine feminines will be doing. Well, with the water sign readings, it's just basically a general read. If you want something a little bit more specific, I can do a 5 card pull for you for $25 and I can just answer any specific question that you have. And the link is below, Jody, if you're interested in that. But yeah, you would have to wait for fire signs if you're looking for something a little bit more specific for the fire signs. Let's go ahead and get your last card, you guys, for this deck, and then we'll move on to another deck. I hope I answered your question for you, Jody. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad. All right. So obviously, Spirit wanted you to have 2 more cards. Let's get to your next card. All right. So romantic love. You guys are going to be experiencing this week. Okay. Someone is constantly thinking about you. Someone cannot stop thinking about you. And am I surprised? Hell no. You're a water sign. Water signs are the lovers in the zodiac. All right. You have Geminis as the lovers too. But what I'm saying is that we are renowned for our love because our love is deep. Okay. We can either submerge you up under our waters, okay, and support you and guide you, or we can submerge you up under the waters and drown you. It depends on what side that you want to see based off of how you react and respond to water signs. Okay, it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, but there's polarity in everything, right? So I feel like this frequency of romantic love, it will support your journey so you can feel whole and complete through this experience with reflection and a conscious lover. I feel like a conscious lover is about to come into your life. Now, I don't necessarily mean that it's going to show up within this week. Okay. You can become the conscious lover and you can draw into your sphere of existence that in which you are seeking. All right. So, for those of you that are on this live read, just really take what resonates with you deep down in your spirit at this now moment. You are becoming that conscious lover. And so, therefore, so within, so without. Exactly. Good example. My blessing is here, 777. It is so true. We can pick up our energy of our twins. So, right now, okay, not only do we need to be in a state of receptivity, but we also need to be in a state of allowance. That is your last activation. So, just be open, you guys, because not even the sky is the limit. You are limitless. Anything can happen. All bets are off. Okay? Anything can happen at any time. A miracle can happen even for you today. If you're just open to receive it, how can it not come through? You guys, this is all about alignment and where we are in our vibrational frequencies. The frequency of allowance, it invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinions, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow the universe becomes our partner in this wondrous dance and existence and expansion. So the universe conspires to bring to us what it is that we want, what it is that we've been desiring in our heart. Welcome to line411.org or 41.org. Sorry, put an extra one there. Welcome, honey. So, again, this is about being open and allowing and not resisting this week, okay? So, keep that in your mind. And all of these activations are here for you. And when I say activations, these are really activation codes, you guys. So, as I am transmitting and channeling this, you guys are really in true reality receiving these codes. And that's the reason why I love using this deck, because there is something that is going on a subtle level, on a subconscious level, that you're not able to see them. They're not just pretty flowers, they're activations. And when you stare at these mandalas or you look at these mandalas, these have the power to penetrate your aura and allow for these activations to take place. Next, we're going to do the cosmic reading cards. I've been showing decks lately because people have been asking me. So I figured that I might as well show you so you don't even have to ask, just to make it convenient for all of us. It is, Jody. I love it. I love being a twin flame. I love you too. Salon41.org. Yes, I do. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the next deck. And let's see what else we need to be on the lookout for the next 7 days. I feel like it's a sight to see. I really do feel like some of you guys are going to be pairing up with a conscious partner, someone who thinks the way that you think, and someone that's on your same vibrational frequency and resonance. Just like with my man. Oh my God. It's like we are always in sync. I've never had a man that every day he asked me, have you ate breakfast yet? What did you take for breakfast? How are you feeling? You know, just really in tune with me and my everyday life, even the most minute, simplest form of just concern. It just means everything to me that he concerns himself like that, because he's really busy. But yet he takes out the time to see what's going on in my world. So communication is coming in for you. I feel like there's someone that you've not had good communication with, or you've been out of communication with, and that communication is going to come through for you. This could be something that is related to a job related, or this could be romance. Please take what resonates, but communication is key. Spirit can also be telling you to work on your communication skills, making sure that you are getting out what needs to be said and not holding back, having problems with your throat chakra. Okay, because I am picking up that there are some of you that are having and experiencing throat chakra issues where you're not speaking your truth. So this week is a week for you to go ahead and speak your truth and what you have to say, okay? Let's go ahead and get your next card. And while I'm doing this live read, I'm drinking my smoothie. I have Maca Plus in it to give me some super loads of energy. And for some of you that don't know about maca and the power of it, it is very good for men and women, but particularly women, because a lot of us that have had children, every person that has ever birthed a child, what people will not tell you is that it basically imbalances your hormones. And your hormones need to be brought back into balance. And so maca is something that I recommend to bring your hormones back into balance. And it's also for people that are struggling with fertility issues. Hello, my moderator is here. That's okay. Namaste. I'm glad that you're here. All right. We got your next card, which is Worlds Within Worlds. You guys, this is going back to, again, speaking about you. You are not just a human being. You're not the body. Okay, you are a spirit that is housed within the body. And so therefore you are worlds within worlds, because you are a multi-dimensional being. And so what you do in every sense of the word is very imperative to your existence, because it affects you on a totality across the planes of existence. And I hope that you guys are following what I'm saying. So what you're doing in this life, it reflects all lives. Okay, so that's the reason why it's so imperative that you dig deep. Don't just stay on the surface. Do your meditation. Draw close to source, because when you draw close to source, you draw close to truth. I feel like some truth is going to be revealed to some of you guys this week as well. Okay. And if for those of you that have just joined, there is a link that is there for 5 card pulls. If you want to do a 5 card pull for $25, I am logged into PayPal as well, so we can just go with the natural ebb and flow of this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to your next card. Spirit, what else is going to be coming in for the water signs for this week? Okay, water signs, your card just flew on the floor. Oh, God. Shoot, you had 2 cards fall on the floor. So, water signs, you're being asked to surrender. Give this situation, give this problem over to source. I think you've been carrying this problem around long enough. It's time to let go, you guys. Let go of control. Surrender. Surrender. Let go. This is a burden that you don't need to carry. There's a scripture from the Bible that says, "Take for my yoke is light." This is Jesus. Jesus was saying to the disciples to just let him shoulder this problem. Well, let source shoulder this problem for you. You don't have to carry it anymore. Once you surrender the situation and the problem over to source, life will begin to get easier for you. Trust me, I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Okay, worrying about a problem, doubting if something's going to come into fruition or if something's going to happen the way that you want it to happen, all that is faith in reverse, you guys. All of that is wasted energy, wasted time. It's time to start having faith in the very things that you're wanting to call in. And don't worry about how it's going to get to you or how it's going to come into culmination, because we already know that once we've turned the situation over to source, it's going to be done, and it's going to be done in divine order. It's going to probably be done even better than what you even anticipated or what your mind could even conceive in your human construct. Okay, don't limit what God is doing. A lot of us are going to still be going through our awakening processes because you have awakened. Okay, I can feel that some of you have someone that's close to you, your divine counterpart, that is also awakening. You guys are mirroring each other. That's okay. All right, you could be a cross watcher, girlfriend. I do it all the time. So, anyway, when you're awakening, chances are, even though you're not able to see it on a surface level, that your counterpart is awakening too. Okay. We are all connected. And even if you're in separation from your twin, you're still together. Okay. It's an illusion. Separation is just an illusion. It's a 3D illusion. You're not separated from your twin. You're always connected to your twin. Right? What was I just telling you guys about? Communication. I was telling you guys about speaking your truth. Well, you got this card as a double confirmation to what I've already said. And I love when I get these confirmations on these live readings. It says walking in your truth. Walk in your truth. It is time for you to say those things that you've been scared to say because you feel out of fear that you may rock the boat. You're not going to rock the boat. Remember, everything that happens is meant to happen. Good, bad, right, wrong, indifferent. It doesn't matter. Everything that has happened is meant to happen. Everything. There are no coincidences in the universe. There are no such things as mistakes. Okay? So don't beat yourself up over what you feel that you need to express, because this is your divine birthright to have self-expression, to have a voice, to be heard, and not to be made to feel guilty about it. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get your last card. I feel like this is going to be really interesting and a sight to see. And it's amazing that Source gave me the title before I even started pulling cards. It is going to be a sight to see because things are going to start to take a different shape or take on a different shape in your life when you start changing the way that you react. and the way that you respond to certain things. You have Mother Earth. All right. This is a card reminding you that the earth energies from our divine mother is here to support you on your journey and on your mission. Do not forget that you are part of the trees. You are a part of the earth because you were made from the ground. Okay. From dust you are, from dust you will return. 70% of our bodies is made up of water. We really are all the elements. Even though we go by the elements for our zodiac signs, we really are all signs. If you look in your natal chart, you'll have a combination of everything in your chart. So again, it doesn't matter if you're not a water sign and you're on this reading. You're on this reading because source guided you here, because there was a message. It was something that you were supposed to hear, or there's something that you're supposed to see. Okay. And let's go ahead and move on to the energy deck. That was my last card for this. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me pull one more card. Yeah, because I like to do sevens. I love sevens, and I only pulled 6. 7 is a perfect number, you guys. That's why I have 7 children as of now. All right. This is your last card. Your last card just flew out of my hand. Transformation. This week is going to be a week of transformation for you. Okay. It is now time for you to come out of your sarcophagus. All right. You have been cocooned. You have been sheltered by source energy. Jody, I just got your payment. It came at the right time. So you have been sheltered long enough in this situation. It's time for you to come out and spread your wings and fly high. All right. No more do you need to be in this cocoon of protection, because you already have divine protection, and divine protection is already here, lovingly guiding you along the way. All right. So let's go ahead, and I am going to honor Jody and do her reading. I'm going to pull 2 activation cards for you, Jody. I'm going to pull 2 cards from here. We're actually, sorry, Spirit said 1 card from here. Just corrected me. And then 2 from the energy deck. So let's go ahead and shuffle this for Jody. All right, let's see what your activations are. I'm going to pull 2 activations for you from this deck. And let me shuffle. So, yeah, I really feel like this week is just going to be a week of awareness for the water signs. Being very conscientious about what's happening, not only externally, but what's going on internally as well. Okay. This is just going to be a week of awareness. That's why I said it's going to be a sight to see, because a lot of you are going to start seeing instant transformations and manifestations, because you're going to be changing the way that you respond to external stimuli. Okay. When you change your mind, you change the things in your life, you guys. Napoleon Hill speaks about that. Einstein speaks about that. A lot of great sages that have preceded us, they speak about the mind and how making those changes to the mind affects our realities. All right, let's go, Jody. All right, Source Energy, please give me 2 activations for Jody for this week, please. All right, we got your first activation, Jody. A miracle is going to happen, or at least you're going to be in the vibration of miracles happening for you in your life. Wow, what a card. Your first pull, too. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So Source is basically telling you that anything is possible this week. Anything can happen. Oh my God. So the doors to your current reality are now shifting into the miracle frequency. And you are at a point where you are in the vibration of miracles. You're already in this vibration. And if you haven't been, that activation has been activated in you at this now moment. And if you look at the mandala on the card, you can come back and you can pause it and you can take a screenshot and snap it. Just focus on that and meditate on that for this next duration of the week. And it puts you in a vibrational alignment to receive a miracle, which is totally amazing. Yes, that is very nice. You're absolutely welcome. Let's go ahead and go to your second activation, Spirit. What is Jody's second activation for her in her DNA? Now, remind you that when I say DNA, this is the soul DNA that I'm speaking about. Jody, you are pushing out your light body through the Merkaba. Okay, you are moving, you're transitioning and ascending into the higher realms. So the or some people call it the Merkaba. I call it the Merkaba, tomato. Doesn't matter. Whatever your soul recognizes, and my soul recognizes it as the Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. So, not only are you going to be pushing your Merkaba out, you're also being granted rites of passage, Jody, to the Akashic records. So you're going to be having access to past lives. You're going to probably be receiving past life downloads this week. Okay. Sometimes people call it deja vu. You'll get it sometimes in a glimpse of deja vu, or sometimes you'll just get these short pictures that are just flash. And you'll be like, where did that come from? That is your downloads that are coming through from your crown chakra that are giving you access to your past life. So I just want to let you know this in advance. So when all of this starts, transpiring, you'll know. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next deck. One moment. That is the cosmic reading. Let me go ahead and shuffle just to clear the deck. Again, for those of you that are chiming in, that are listening to your read for this week, I am doing a 5-card pull for those of you that have just joined us for $25. All right, Source Energy, please give me one card, as you stated, for Jody from this deck. What is the perfect card for her to focus on this week? All right, got your card. Beautiful. Okay, Jody, this week is going to require that you work on your shadow self. See that? Working on your shadow self this week will make this very strong. It will make it very productive for you, working on your shadow self, going within, coddling the inner child. Speaking to the inner child is what Spirit is saying. This is how you work on your shadow self, and just nurturing this child so this child can feel complete and whole, because that is you to the core of who you are. We are all our inner childs. And sometimes the inner child loses their voice as we become adults. We silence this child. So this is what Spirit is telling me to tell you, is that you need to embrace this inner child. You need to heal this inner child so that way you can be your whole and complete self. Okay. No, you did not miss the show, Scorpion Oracle. It's still going. And then let's go ahead and get your last 2 cards, Jody, from the energy deck. Welcome. The sight to see is all the beautiful things that are coming in this week for the water signs, for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It's going to be a sight to see because they're going to be making transitions and transformations that are going to change their lives and allow for their highest good to come and their highest purpose to be activated in their lives. And that's why it's going to be a sight to see, because they've never seen this, because they've never thought the way that they're going to be thinking, and they've never made the actions that are going to help them to bring these things into fruition for them. All right, let's go ahead and get your last two cards. And then I'll continue the reading for the water signs using the same deck. All right, Spirit, please give me the last two cards that are the perfect card for Jody this week for her to focus on and to give her the sight that she needs to see for this week, please. Two perfect cards for Jody. All right, I got your first card. Wow. You got door to personal healing and happiness. This, when I see this side, I start to do a happy dance, because this also deals with romance too. But it, every aspect of your life, Jody, your life is about to turn around for the good. All right. You got the door to personal happiness. This is kind of like your cornucopia card. This is your card to opulence, abundance, health, wealth, prosperity. Okay. This is going to be coming in for you at the beginning of January. Whoa, congratulations. That's amazing. What a sight to see. For sure. Right? Exactly. It's like your hard work is paying off, Jody. All right, let's get your last card, love. Spirit, please give us the last card that Jody needs to focus on for this week. The very last and perfect card for Jody will be what? The very last and perfect card. Oh! Oh my God. The man holding the coin. It's a man, baby. Oh my God. So I'm pretty sure you already know who this person is, Jody. This is like the queen of, or excuse me, the king of cups, or the king of pentacles in this deck. All right. This man is holding a whole lot of money, and he's wanting to share his world with you. He's wanting to share the cornucopia, the door to your happiness, his happiness, your happiness together. Together forever is what Spirit is telling me. Together forever. You know this person. You know who I'm talking about. That person is going to be reaching out to you and coming through this week. This developments are on the way right now for you and this person, okay? It's happening. This is your confirmation. This person really loves you and cares for you a lot. And they're wanting to shower you with their love. They're wanting to give you gifts. Okay, I'm seeing items being gifted to you from this person. He's very sweet. He's a very sweet man, Jody. I think you already know that. And it does come to the conclusion of your beautiful reading. Woo, Jody, I'm jealous. You're going to have you a good week. Yes, it's going to be a sight to see for you there. Is there anyone else that would like to do a 5-card pull while I'm here? Because I'm about to do the last deck, which is the last reading for the water signs. Let me know. Yes, exactly. Desire 66, 2002. Love it. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do this. Water signs, what is coming in for you this week? For anyone that's interested in doing a 5-card pull, as you can see, the link is already there. We got 20 cards. Got 3 cards to pull that turned over. Let's do one, please. You're welcome, Jody. Congratulations on your love forever. All right, what's coming in, Spirit, for the water signs for the week of December the 30th through the 6th of January? Is anything coming? Come on. What's the first card, Source? It's okay. I feel it. That first card must be. Oh, there it goes. Oh my God. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, water signs, you're going to be balancing your yin and your yang, your masculine and your feminine energies. That is what you're going to be focusing on. By balancing both the feminine and the masculine and unity, that helps you to be whole. That helps you to be complete. And when you're whole and complete, you can draw into your sphere of existence someone that is on that same vibrational alignment. Hello, Kiana. Well, balance your energies. You know, when people walk away from us, it's not really about what you need to do on the outside. It's more about what you need to do within, you guys. Okay? Don't let this journey fool you, especially for those of you that are twin flames. It's about what the work that you need to do in the inside, not what you need to do on the outside, because there's nothing that you can do on the outside to circumvent or change the current situation. You have to do inside work. You guys are being called to work on your fifth chakra. All throughout this reading, water signs, you have been called to work on your throat chakra. Start speaking your truth. Start saying the truth, regardless of, you know, how much you think that is going to be honored from someone on the outside. Who cares? You honor you. When you honor you, people on the outside have no choice but to follow suit. Okay? Start speaking up and saying what you feel. Say what you mean and mean what you say, is what Spirit said. Regardless how popularity or how popular you think it is, who cares? You get a chance to speak your truth, which means that you are healing a dynamic within you for a voice that needs to be heard. It could be an inner child issue, it could be a past life issue. But whatever the case, when you're doing this, you are actually allowing for yourself to heal. You are allowing for things to come into fruition for you that would not have necessarily had an opportunity had you remained mute and quiet. Speak your truth. You have a second chakra. Ooh, a lot of you guys are connected to your divine counterpart by the sacral chakra, which is the orange colored chakra, our sexual chakra. Okay, a lot of you probably have been feeling more hornier, and just don't know where that came from, right? Well, it's because your partner is horny too and thinking about you as well. We are connected to our divine counterparts through our chakra system. We are tethered by a silver cord. At least I know this much for twin flames to be true. So when your divine counterpart is thinking sexually, you're thinking sexually too, because you're connected there. It's the energy center. You're getting energy from your divine counterpart. A lot of you are even getting sexual invitations on the astral planes with your divine counterpart. You're having intercourse. All right. For those of you that are working in the higher realms, a lot of you are waking up to orgasms. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you, this stuff is real, you guys. Your divine counterpart is reaching out to you sexually, sexually in the spiritual realms. I want you guys to be very careful this week because there may be some hostilities that may come. A lot of people are not fond of you and your divine counterpart for a mass majority of you. So you may get hostility, you get people that may give you flack about your divine counterpart coming back or reaching out to you. Or you could be the person of hostilities. You can be your own enemy. Okay. Your inner me can be your enemy. So again, this whole life has been about being what, you guys? Being open, being receptive, having no judgment. Do not judge your divine counterpart from the pain and the trauma of the past, or whatever they took you through in the past, because none of us live there anymore. We don't. So please open yourself up, because if not, you're going to set up resistance for something that could be a miracle happening in your life. Okay. I want you to have this sight to see that Source has been telling me about, that you guys are going to have this week. If only you just listen to the information that's being conveyed to you. If you listen to everything that I told you to do and work on all the things that I told you to work on, you will have this sight to see. And it will be a miracle. It will be as if a miracle has happened to you in your life. A lot of you are still heartbroken. You're heartbroken over the things that have happened and transpired in the past. I'm not going to say get over it, but I'm going to say that holding on to it doesn't serve you neither. Okay? So let go of all of the things that no longer serve you. This heartbreak and what this person did to you and how they did it to you, the way they said it, the way they did it, is all irrelevant to what your next leg of your journey is calling you for. Your next leg of your journey is calling you to move onward and upward and to press forward. Okay, press that forward button in your life so you can have a whole heart that is not broken, but a complete heart that is open to receive whatever your highest good is. It may not necessarily be the person that you thought. The man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams may not be the man and woman of what Source has wanted you to have. It could be someone that is far more better, and you could be shortchanging yourself by dwelling on the past. We don't want the old person anyway. Whether they were a good person, good to us at that time, it doesn't matter. We want the evolved person, because we know that we have evolved since then. We know that we have changed since then. So stop clinging to the past and be open. Be open for good to happen no matter who it is. Just know you're going to be satisfied. You're going to be satisfied. Trust me. Anything that God do and Source has his signature on it, honey, is good. It is good, good, and all good, and it shall be. All right. We got another card. What? I can't make this shit up. Look, you got the door to romance. The door to romance is here for you through December the 30th through January the 6th. You're going to be walking through those doors. Why? Because you've already changed this thinking. You've already put into the field those fertile seeds that you want to grow, right? Because what you think about, you bring about, and you are watering those fertile soils and those fertile seeds in your mind right now so that they can become a reality to you. No more dreaming about it. No more talking about it, you guys. It's time to live about it. It's time to live out our dreams. It's time for us to have self-expression in what we do by what we think. All right, let's get this last card. Actually, it's not the last card. Wow. A lot of you have been concerned about your finances, okay? There's been a lot of financial restraints. Well, I want to tell you that you can let go of that, because Michael is here to clear out any energy that is in your field, in your base, or your root chakra that is holding you back from your abundance. All right. So accept Michael's invitation to clear that out for you now. And if you say yes, Michael will start doing the clearing for your root chakra to clear out anything that does not belong there, that is blocking or manifesting as an obstacle in your sphere of existence. Okay. Let's see how many cards we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was right. I was right. I don't like when I second guess myself. Anyway, so you guys, I have come to the conclusion for the water signs. Thank you guys for being here, holding space, love, and light for me. I appreciate you, and all those that have participated in the commenting, making this a really good live chat for the water signs. All right. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness, and so it is, everyone. Namaste.